So, what's good, everybody? Come on in, baby. Have a seat. Get comfortable. Um, this is definitely a show that I wanted to touch on. So, if you are aware, if you're not aware, right now what's going on, the Amber Heard Johnny Depp defamation trial is ending this week. And I do not know all of the logistics of it, but I know the basics of it. This woman, Amber Heard, his wife, Johnny Depp's wife, has been abusing him for years. Multiple situations. I do know one of the big issues that I heard was the boo-boo on the bed. I would like to say that what this show is about is not so much about that, because I don't really know all of the angles with that particular case, with that trial, because there's a whole lot of other stuff going on in the world, whole lot of other stuff going on in the world. But I want to touch on the fact that why are men crying out for help from abuse from women? It's a lot. And they're being laughed at, they're being ridiculed. For what? Because they're men? Because they're men. Because they're men, men are not supposed to have feelings. Men are not supposed to have emotions. Men are not supposed to be hurt. Right? Men are not human. They are these robotic beings that only women have created. They are there to only serve us. No, that's not it. Fellas, it's just me. But each and every time that I have a chance to voice your voices, what y'all are saying, to share it amongst my brethren or sisters, amongst the, I don't want to say the B word. I almost cursed. Didn't curse. Amongst these women, I am going to plead your case. I want them to see what it is that they are doing, because it's not fair. It's not fair and it's not right. We sit up there tearing y'all down. Like the balance is just totally out of order. Probably has something to do with this word being sprung around, but we're gonna leave that alone. That's for another. That's for conspiracy to essence. I am going to explain this word. Got y'all. Toxic masculinity. Just in case you can't read. Anyway, let's watch some clips together. Ladies. Now, I challenge you, as you are watching this, don't look at it as some random woman abusing some random man. I want you to change, picture in your mind. We're very imaginative. We're very creative. Wonderful imagination. We make the best writers, okay? We also make the best liars. But that's another topic for another show. We're going to stick to the subject. As we go through and we watch these videos, I want you to imagine that is your son, that is your brother, that is being subjected to this abuse by his girlfriend, by his wife. I want you to remove yourself completely, right? And I want you to look at it from a different perspective. Okay? Now, let's go. Let's roll this first clip. We're gonna watch this.
Recording.
Goddess Miss Trigger Happy.
That ain't strong enough. This episode is brought to you by Casamigos. Whew. Look, ladies, if you watch that video and you imagine that was your son, your brother, your uncle, your cousin, your father, whatever. And that was their significant other doing that to them, and you ain't reach for something. I don't care how violent you are or not. I am not violent at all. I am the first one to say, do not fight. There are other ways to solve this. Do not do that. Especially black women. We definitely don't need to be fighting nowhere. But, sweetie, honey, hold on, let me type it. If that had been my brother, my son, my father, my cousin, my uncle, male, my family, even me, and I saw that and him bleeding as y'all pulled up, do you know that there will be no place on the face of this earth that you could hide? It wouldn't. And I'm not violent at all. That right there, man. Lady. I didn't curse, see? Lady. If he had swung and hit your little teenachi ass, I know I can't, whatever. Do you know you would have been out of that car and he would have been justified? He has a right to defend himself. But because you know that he is not going to put his hand on you because he knows that he would hurt you, you sit up there and do that. I sure hope he got some sister. I sure hope he got some sister. He look like a oos. I sure hope he got some sisters, and you can best believe his sister will put your ass in the dirt. I'm sorry. You would be in the dirt. You would. You would have to leave the country. My people? And that is because he did not deserve that. That man ain't putting his hands on you. You sitting there laughing while this man, and the thing is, because of his size, if he goes to the police and tells them this, they're not gonna believe him. They're gonna laugh at him. Whoa, you a man? What the hell are you supposed to? What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? He can't even defend himself. Because the moment he sit up there and defend himself against that, if he throw his arm up to try to block the punch, if she accidentally trip and fall over her fucking nail polish and scrape her eye, especially with her being of less melanated complexion, you going to jail. And that is why you doing that shit. That man didn't deserve. You know what? Let's keep pushing. Let's roll. Let's go to the next clip.
I'm so bad.
Damn, I apologize.
In fact, I'm about to say something very stupid.
I love you.
Guys, are you with me?
I love you. Okay.
You might be playing.
Okay, that's one thing. Never change him.
I wish. Guys.
We play for him, maybe doesn't know.
Let him just apologize.
No, sing the song. Sing it. They don't know what we've been through. When I knew, now tell me, do you remember, baby? My
Look at you, go.
Sing twice.
You were poking him the things you want.
Hurry up. Sing, we go.
Guys, it's serious.
I don't like you, man. I don't like you. And I love my sisters. That is the most. You know what? I know there's always two sides to every story. Two sides to every story. There is nothing that man could have did to warrant that type of humiliation. It's a world star. It's on the internet forever. This man will forever be humiliated. It wasn't just enough that you had your homegirl in there. You had somebody recording it to put it on World Star for the whole world to see. This man was crying. Now I know it's somebody, some dumbass somewhere saying, "Oh, well, you know, men can cry, men ain't supposed to cry." Shut up. You part of the problem. And I don't like you either. Okay? Men hurt just like we do. The difference is they've been told all their life to repress it. They're not supposed to feel pain. Let me explain something to you. Men are going naturally. They're designed by nature. They got testosterone. So they are going to be naturally more aggressive than us anyway. It is okay for them to express their emotions. That is also natural. But that's just the part of the man crying. Let's go back to this woman humiliating this man for whatever reason publicly. Where are our men's protectors at against us? Our men need protection from us. Make that make sense, you selfish women. Because YouTube will try to I don't know what YouTube will try to shadow ban me or something. Where is our men's protection from us? They don't receive that. They can hurt. Imagine, ladies, that some female did that to your baby boy. Now look at your baby boy. Now imagine some female with a belt doing that to him. How would you feel? How would you feel? Where's your protective nature? Because that is somebody's son too, you stupid ma'am. That is somebody's son too. That is somebody's son too. You don't want nobody doing that to you. Why in the entire hell do you think I don't give a damn what it is. If he whatever it is that he could have done that you felt warranted that type of retaliation, ma'am, you could have just left. You could have just left. And that would have by far hurt him more than anything else. Just leave. That is abuse. That is abuse that you don't want done to you nor anybody that you love. He got somebody to love him too, because evidently you're black. Or white. Or whatever color you might be. Ladies. Those men don't deserve that. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Because if he sit up there and started doing that shit to you, like what if it was reversed? Yeah. It can't be reversed because he's gonna go to jail. You taking advantage. If more of y'all help women would go to jail because of this, and there should be some more laws enacted for this. Where is our men's protection? Wait, I'll beat your ass with a damn belt. Make those doggone. Hold on. We got one more clip. Let's jump into it.
That's what you talk about all the fucking time. Cool. You got him fucking man. Cool. Get it. Say
To the person that was actually recording this, I sure hope that you also call the police, because that was abuse. Okay, all of these were abuse, but it looks like this one was in a public setting, and somebody like the stranger just happened to see this woman. I think I did better that time. Okay? This woman abusing this man for whatever reason. You did not see him doing that. And again, I don't care what he did. I don't care how mad you was. I don't care how many times he didn't eat them raisins, that potato salad. Ma'am, you didn't have any right to do that to him. You did not. Nobody, man, woman, child, deserves to be treated like that. How would you feel if you were out in public and this man poured beer on you, slapped you in your face? Like, if he had just took that ball and beat you in your head with it, I would have been mad. I felt like the lawyer should have said it was temporary insanity, because that is some mind-boggling stuff. I don't care, and it just angers me because men don't get help from this. They get laughed at, ridiculed, and they're sitting there helpless. Because if he defend himself, even if it's just pushing her away, what if she had slipped and fell on the beer that she poured on him and bust her head against the bar stool? He going to jail. And you know that bitch, oh, I tried. I was doing so good. I was doing it so good. If he had done that to you, ma'am, and you slip and fell, because stuff like that happens, especially since we as women, I don't care how Billy badass you think you are, you're still a woman, and you ain't gonna stand up against the force of a man. I don't care how weak you think he might be. We built different, right? So you stand there and you do this, and then he does this to you. He can hurt you. Even if he is just pushing you away and you slip and fall, even though all of that was your own doing and he is just defending himself, that man is going to go to jail. The police is going to believe you and your BS over him. Now imagine, ladies, that happened to your son. You sit up there, you out, you know what I'm saying? You going to your whatever your sip this up, whatever you might be going to, I don't know. Whatever you might be going to on a Saturday evening, you happen to stroll past the windows of this bar, you see your son and his girlfriend in there, then you see his girlfriend slap the shit out of him. What you gonna do? Are you gonna care of what he might have done to anger her? Or are you going to be like, nothing that he did deserves for him to be publicly ridiculed, for you to put your hands on him because you raised him not to put his hands on her? What you going to do? While y'all sit up there just ignoring our men being hurt, being abused, our men go through hell. Unless you're part of the 1% of the population, you know, them super duper uber rich people, unless you're part of that, which 99% of you are not, when your man goes out there in the world, I don't care what color he is, when your man goes out there in the world, he has to go up against all kinds of obstacles simply because he is a man. And when he comes home, that is what he gets. You don't face those same obstacles. You're a woman. You have all the advantages in the world. And you selfish are taking advantage of it. That is selfish. That is selfish. What if that was your child? I'm done. I just had to rant real quick. Hey, look. Men too. We gonna make this a movement. Our men need to be protected. There need to be some laws enacted for our men. We're gonna raise some awareness to this. I got y'all.